And welcome back for Game 2 of our coverage of Lobos baseball here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. As the Wylie Pirates up first here in this matchup. We'll give you the lineups here in just a minute. They jumped into this fairly quickly. Left-hander Noah Smith playing third base for Wylie. On the mound, Matt Durner. And he'll hit that pitch on the outside corner for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And hits this one out the first. Evan King with the touch on the bag for the first out, 1 away.
Pirate catcher number 13, Preston Camp.
Fouls that one off here on the backstop. 0-1 the count to the second batter. Preston Camp, I believe. Hard to read their lineup card. So we'll try to get their names as best we can. And high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Misses, 2 balls and a strike. Misses on that one, 3-1. Matty Durner on the mound. And this is hit to short, collected, makes the throw, and rolls to first base for the second out.
Pirate left fielder number 11, Koji Paul.
Now Koji Hall. Swing and a miss on first strike. Swing and a miss on the second one, an outside pitch. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Pops this one foul. First inning brought to you by 1228 Ven, providing premier custom solutions for vending and markets in the DFW area and beyond. The foul ball is brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club, Little America's #1 youth baseball and softball development program. As Lobos are the home team here in this matchup against Wylie. Top of the first inning, here's the pitch in the dirt, 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here for the Lobos, or for the Wylie Pirates. And hit this one up and nearly caught by Josh Olewe over at shortstop, but couldn't handle it, and he's a runner on first base. That'll go down as a hit.
Pirate shortstop number 1, Riddick McClellan.
Riddick McClellan. Runner at first base, 2 outs. Fouls this one off. Brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club. Looks like we're back both on YouTube and Facebook. Everything's working back regularly, so thank you for joining us. The live chat boxes are open. Give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from and who your favorite player is. 0-1 pitch. And a nice curveball outside, swinging, strike 2. One 0 pitch. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we head to the bottom of the first inning, all tied at 0. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Ronnie Green says Mad Dog Green. I'm guessing that's for Maddox. Thank you for joining us here on the NYSR broadcast of Little M Lobos Baseball on our YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Leading off here in the bottom of the first, Lobos shortstop number 6.
Bottom of the first brought to you by
Josh
Absolute
Olewe.
Construction, residential roof repairs, replacement, and installation services. Josh Olewe starts things off here for the Lobos. Here in this bottom of the first inning. No score. Left-handed pitcher, and he'll foul that one off. Brought to you by the Pack Athletic Club. And it's an 0-1 count. Evan King and Matthew Durner are your batters up next after Josh. Josh fouls that one off, down 0-2. Cooper Watts, the pitcher for Wylie, lefty. And hits this one towards second. And he'll collect it, makes the throw to the first in time for the out. One away for Evan King.
Lobo first baseman number 11, Evan King.
And the pitch to Evan hits the outside corner for strike one. That misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind blowing straight out center field. Don't have markings on the fence, so we don't know what the distance is on these fences from corner to corner. And Evan fouls that one off. One ball, 2 strikes to King. And that'll skip in front of the plate. Evens the count at 2-2. Two pitch. Outside misses, 3-2, full count. And Evan fouls that one off. Three balls, 2 strikes to Evan with 1 out. And he'll walk him on an inside low. That'll bring up Matty Durner.
Lobo pitcher number 4, Matthew Durner.
So 1 out, runner at first base for Matty. Takes a first pitch strike. Outside misses, 1 ball, 1 strike. And hits this one well out to left field. That'll drop for a single. Now DJ Pritchett.
Lobo left fielder number 9, DJ Pritchett.
And they'll bring in a pitch
Courtesy
runner.
runner at first base number 14.
Whitfield will come in to pitch run
Jeremiah Whitfield.
for Matt Durner. Pritchett's ready to go. Sun popping out here for the first time. Kind of warming some things up out here. Warm up the Lobos bats. Here we go. First pitch outside, misses, ball 1. Lobos in this tournament currently 1-1-1. Pitch is high and outside. 2-0 to count. Pitch from Cooper Watts. Swing and a miss and fouled off into the glove. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch and hit well out to the right field, but right to the right fielder. That'll hold everybody on base, 2 away. Now Gabe Guerra, the catcher, will come to the plate with runners at first and second and 2 outs. And hits this one in the gap towards short. He gets past. And that'll load the bases up for Maddox Green.
Lobo DH number 5, Maddox Green.
So bases loaded, 2 outs. Maddox Green comes to the plate. Maddox, the DH here for this game. First pitch, curveball hits the outside corner for strike 1. Andrew Richardson on deck for the Lobos. That's going to miss outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good job by the catcher, Preston Camp, to keep that ball in front of him. There's the 1-1 pitch. And hit up the middle for a single, and that'll score Evan. And that'll also score Jeremiah Whitfield. So it's a 2-0 lead here for the Lobos.
Lobo right fielder number 12, Andrew Richardson.
And it's a 2 RBI single for Maddox Green. Puts runners at first and second for Richardson with 2 outs. And time called at the plate. That pitch, curveball, falls in on the outside corner for strike 1. Richardson takes that for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. That's in the dirt, and the throw to third, and they're going to catch him. And they'll get the out at third. As Guetta tried to steal. Or they had a pinch runner in there. So we head to the top of the second inning. Lobos lead 2-0. Keep it here. We'll be back.
Number 4, Chase Martin.
Top of the second inning brought to you by Infinity Personal Training, the best personal training in Frisco. Foul balls this inning brought to you by McKee Law Firm, personal injury and auto accident legal services. As the designated hitter Chase comes to the plate. Matty Durner on the mound with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. And pops this one foul. Lobos for the morning game today, tied at 5. High ball 1. Brings their record here in this tournament 1-1-1. 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off down first base side. One ball, 2 strikes is the count to the batter. And hits this one right at Matty, just over his head. He can't get to it. There's the grab, the throw, and not in time as he slides into first. Kind of a bloop hit just past Matty over to second base.
Pirate right fielder number 6, Jan Jimenez.
Jan Jimenez up next. They'll count that as a single. Jimenez, the left-hander, against the left-handed Matty, and takes the first pitch strike. Throw to first, not in time. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Squares up to bunt. Pulls it back, makes the hit. Over to second. They'll flip it to 2. The throw to one is not in time, but they'll get the out on the lead runner. It'll be 2 outs.
Pirate second baseman number 18, Chase Chapman.
So 1 out. On a fielder's choice, they tried to go for the double play. Runner at first base, Chase Chapman, the second baseman at the plate, takes an outside pitch for strike 1. Pops this one up out the right field, and making the catch, Will Buck, and looks to make the throw to first, but he'll back it off.
Pirate first baseman number 12, Aiden Beck.
And 2 away. They hold the runner at first. Aiden Beck. The first baseman at the plate now with 2 outs and a runner at first base. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. And hits this one square out to center field. Going back and making the catch. It's going to be Conti, and we get out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Lobos with the lead, 2-0. Keep it here. We'll be back. Bottom of the second inning brought to you by Cross Ridge Church. Coming up here for the Lobos, we got Andrew Richardson, Mateo Perez, and Will Buck. Bottom of the order for the Lobos. And Richardson pops this one foul, and it will get out of play and makes the count 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tips that one. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off, reaching on an outside pitch. Keeps the count at 1-2. That misses on the outside, evens it up 2-2. Kenny Long with you here at NYSR National Youth Sports Radio coverage of Lobos baseball here in College Station for the College Station tournament. Swing and a miss, and strikes him out, one away. Mateo Perez.
Lobo third baseman number 23, Mateo Perez.
And hits this one well out to left field. Going back, and it's going to fall short and makes the catch. But a good strong hit by Mateo. And it's 2 outs. That brings up Will Buck.
Lobo's second baseman number 1, Will Buck.
Had the air underneath it, just not the distance. First pitch outside, ball 1 to Will Buck. One pitch comes across for strike. Outside, misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. And hits this one up the middle for a single. So Will is on base for the top of the order, Josh Alewe.
Lobo shortstop number 6, Josh Alewe.
Grounded out to second, his first at bat. And bunts it down nicely towards the pitcher. They're not going to get the runner to second. He's going to pass throw, and that'll move Buck to third and Josh to second. So count that as a bunt single for Josh, and then a pass ball over to second. So runners at second and third with 2 outs, and Evan King walked and scored his first at bat. Misses low, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. Inside for 2-0. Pitch high and outside. 3 balls, no strikes, with runners at first and second and 2 out. Second and third and 2 outs for Evan King. 3-0 pitch, and that gets in there for strike one. .31 pitch, and Evan hits this one hard out to left field. That ball is back, and that ball is gone! A 3-run homer for Evan King, and the Lobos go up 5-0. It's a 5-0 lead for the Lobos with 2 outs. And Matty Durner now comes to the plate. Singled and scored in the first inning. Durner, strong hit to short, collected, makes the throw. And we'll get it on time to get out of the inning, but the damage is done. The Lobos score 3. They're up 5-0 here as we head to the top of the third inning. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Top of the third inning brought to you by Elliott Spine and Sport, providing sports performances and chiropractic care at a Little Elm and surrounding areas. 5-0 lead here for the Lobos. Durner on the mound. That ball is hit well out towards left field and headed back to the warning track at the wall. He can't get it, and it'll be a stand-up double for the batter, Callum Dean. So they start things off right here in this third inning. Top of the order, Noah Smith and Preston Camp are your batters up next.
Third baseman number 2, Noah Smith.
And DJ couldn't get underneath it. It kind of got close to the wall, ended up bouncing off the wall. He'll try to lay down a bunt. It does down the third base line. They'll move the runner to... They'll move the runner to third, and it's a bad throw by Maddie. And the runner will score from third base. And they're on the board 5-1.
Pirate catcher number 13, Preston Camp.
Misses, ball one. No outs, runner at first base, and it's 5-1. Lobos with the lead. Camp shows bunt. Inside misses, 2-0. That misses inside as well. Down on the count, 3-0 is Maddie. Squares up inside and walks him. Runners on first and second with no outs. Now the left fielder, Koji Hall, comes to the plate, and here comes Coach Harbin to talk to his pitcher. Next week, we'll be back at Little Elm Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the PBR tournament live from Little Elm High School. Have all the action right here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio, on our YouTube channel, and on Facebook, as we're simulcasting on both my personal Facebook page and on the NYSR National Youth Sports Radio Facebook page. Harbin giving some instructions to the infield as well. A little strategy talk as the home plate umpire goes out there to try to break things up. There we go. We're set and ready to go. Koji Hall single was stranded on first in the first inning.
Pirate
Will come to the plate.
11, Koji Hall.
Maddie takes a look at second, gets the runner back onto the base. Squares up to bunt, pulls it back, ball one. Gabe came up looking to throw to second. That ball gets past Josh. Conti is there to back it up, keep the runner at second. There's the 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Throw to third. And gets him. No, they say he's safe. I thought he got him. So the runners advance. On a double steal, runners at second and third with no outs. 2-0 count. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fouls that one away, evens the count at 2-2. Top of the third inning brought to you by Elliott Spine and Sport, providing sports performance and chiropractic care to Little Elm and surrounding areas. Foul balls brought to you by Fun Masters. Book early, stress less, party later. 2-2 count. And hits this one towards second. One run will score. Throw to first is in time for the out. So one away, but they put another run on the board, 5-2.
Pirate shortstop number 1, Riddick McClellan.
Riddick McClellan struck out his first at bat. Pops this one foul. High pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, squares up the bunt, pops out of the glove of Guerra. And it's 2 balls and a strike now to the batter with the runner at third base. Inside pitch misses high. 3 balls and a strike now. Three-one pitch. Gets in there for strike 2. Full count. There's the payoff pitch. Hits at the first. Grounder steps on the bag. The runner will score from third. And it's 5-3 with 2 outs. Number 4, Chase. Couldn't read his last name on the lineup card. Takes a swing on the first pitch, strike 1. 2 outs, nobody on now for Wylie, but they've cut the lead 5-3. Hits this one, a dribbler foul. Here on the first base side, 0-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. And gets him looking, strike 3 on the outside corner. They'll get out of the inning, but they give up 3. Keep it here, Lobos baseball continues. It's a 5-3 lead here for the Lobos. Five to 3 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, brought to you by Black Iron Athletics, where everyday people become everyday athletes. DJ Pritchett, Gabe Guerra, and Maddox Green are your batters up next here for the Lobos. Outside pitch misses, ball 1 to Pritchett. Chat box is open on both Facebook and the YouTube channel. Let us know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. We'll give a shout out. Fouls that off. Foul ball brought to you by Fun Masters. Book early, stress less, and party later. 1-1 pitch to DJ. And he'll hit this one towards second. Collects it, makes the throw, 1 away.
Lobo catcher number 2, Gabe Guerra.
Gabe singled and was picked off at third base in the 1st inning. That's on the outside for strike 1. In the dirt underneath the catcher for ball 1. And fouls that one off, makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hits this one to short. The throw to first is in time, 2 away.
Lobo DH number 5, Maddox Green.
Now Maddox Green comes to the plate. Maddox singled and stranded at first. Outside misses, ball 1. Andrew Richardson on deck for the Lobos. That drops in for strike 1. That's going to get the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Maddox. That's too far outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Popped foul. And that will get out of play. Keeps the count for Maddox at 2-2. Two-two pitch. And that is going to hit Maddox, so he'll take his base. Andrew Richardson now comes to the plate with a runner at first base and 2 outs.
Lobo right fielder number 12, Andrew Richardson.
Throw to first is not in time. Squares up the bunt, throw to first, not in time. One ball, no strikes to Richardson. Throw to first. Still a 1-0 count to Richardson. 2 outs, runner at first base here for the Lobos. They lead 5-3. Pitch runs high, 2-0. Hits this one, a little dribbler. They're going to call that a foul ball. Off the plate, so 2 balls and a strike now to Richardson.
Andrew, you got this. Up the middle, kid.
And to throw to first, and they are not going to get him. That gets out to left field. So a stolen base for Maddox Green. Two balls and a strike, timeout on the field as the catcher wants to talk to his pitcher. Again, next week, the PBR tournament from Little Elm High School. Live here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. We'll have all Little Elm games played during that tournament. Right here on NYSR.
But we only call him Wylie. He was named by somebody else. He was actually supposed to go to somebody else.
2 balls and a strike now to Andrew with Maddox on second base. That's in the dirt for 3-1. Mateo Perez is on deck. 3-1 pitch. And hits this one down third base, and they're going to call that a foul ball. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Misses outside and walks him, so runners at first and second for Mateo Perez. With 2 outs, it's a 5-3 lead here for the Lobos. First pitch in there for strike one against Mateo. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Throw to first, they're gonna catch Richardson in a hot box and gets the out. They'll get out of the inning. He got caught. 5-3 is our score. Lobos continue with the lead. We head to the top of the 4th. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Top of the 4th inning brought to you by 1228 Vend. First pitch misses, ball 1. Providing premier custom solutions for vending and markets in the DFW area and beyond. Fouls that one off. Foul ball brought to you by Bandera Utility Contractors. We are equipped to handle challenging site, groundwater, and schedule conditions. 5-3 lead here for the Lobos here in this second game of the day. Facing the left-handed Jan Jimenez, and he hits this one well out towards center field. And Conti underneath it makes the catch for 1 away. Chase Chapman, the second baseman. Flied out to right field, his last at bat. With 1 out, nobody on. Outside, misses, ball one. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for strike 2. Just misses the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Swing and a miss on an inside fastball. 2 away. Now Aiden Beck.
Pirate first baseman number 12, Aiden Beck.
Misses outside, ball 1. High, 2-0. That's right down the pipe for strike 1. Two-one pitch is popped up. Called off second base, making the catch. And that's 1, 2, 3 for the Pirates. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Lobos up 5-3. Keep it here. We'll be back. And Mateo Perez gets things started here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And takes the first pitch, strike at a new pitcher in there, number 14, David Handling. For the Pirates, here's the pitch, and that's in there for strike 2. Right-handed pitcher. That's fouled off by Mateo. Brought to you by Bandera Utility Contractors. Cooper Watts, the left-handed pitcher that left the game here for the Pirates. We'll give you his numbers here in just a little bit. 0-2 count to Mateo. Now he'll step off. Cooper Watts, 3 innings pitched, 16 batters faced, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 6 hits, 5 runs, 1 error. And he'll take a 3rd strike for the out.
Lobos second baseman, number 1, Will Buck.
Buck singled his first at bat and scored. He'll be followed by Josh Olewe. Outside misses. Want to know the count? That drops in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Will Buck. Two balls and a strike. That gets the outside corner for 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Hits this up towards short and gets past him. It'll be a single for Will Buck.
Good job, Will.
So 1 out, runner at first base.
Lobo
And
shortstop,
Josh
number
Olewe
6, Josh
comes to the
Olewe.
plate. Grounded out and had a bunt single and scored in the second. Shows bunt, takes pitch for a strike. And hits this well out to center field. That's going to be caught for the out, and they'll hold Buck at first. 2 away on a 5-3 lead here for the Lobos here in the bottom of the 4th.
11, Evan King.
Evan King walked in the first and scored, and he hit a 3-run homer in the second to give the lead 5-3 for the Lobos. Inside corner for strike 1. Throw to first, not in time, and away from the bag. Oh, 1 pitch. And hits this one well out to left field. That ball is back. It's deep, and it's gone! A 2-run homer by Evan King, his second in the game. Sent that ball over left center. No one was going to catch that ball. And it's a 7-3 lead for the Lobos.
Lobo pitcher number 4, Matthew Turner.
So back-to-back home runs for Evan King. A 3-run shot and now a 2-run shot. And Turner at the plate. Pitch to Matty outside, misses, ball 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And he'll foul that one off. Out of play, and 1 ball, 1 strike. And hits this one well. Out to center field, but it's going to tail in towards the center fielder. He'll make the catch. But Evan King with a 2-run shot gives the lead 7-3 for the Lobos as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Lobos baseball continues here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio right here. Brandy Stefanski, 7073, says Evan killing it today. Yes, he is. He's got 2 home runs in the game. He accounts for 5 of the 7 runs scored here in this game for the Lobos.
Leading off here in the top of the 5th.
7-3 as we head to the top of the 5th inning, brought to you by 108 Performance, #1 state-of-the-art baseball and softball program that develops movement patterns that will translate to on-the-field performance. Starting things off, Callum Dean, and he'll try to lay down a bunt. It will go foul down the first base side. Foul ball is brought to you by Dr. Rohr and PT Concepts, leading North Texas in physical therapy. Matty Durner remains on the mound here for the Lobos, his 5th inning of work. Oh, 1 pitch, fouled off, makes the count no balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 pitch, and that's hit well. Out towards center field at second baseman, makes it in the short field. And the catch.
Pirate third baseman,
Will
number
Buck
2,
making the catch.
Smith.
And it's 1 away, nobody on. Top of the order, Noah Smith. Grounded out in the first, singled and scored in the third. He's up on the count, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch, and that's hit. And that may drop, that'll drop for a single out in left center. Pritchett collects it and holds him at first. A runner at first base with 1 out here for the Pirates. Preston Camp to the plate, grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning, and then walked and scored in the third. Throw to first, not in time. That's in there for strike 1. Corey King, 952 says it's got to be the beans. I don't know what they fed Evan before this game, but it's definitely working. Throw to first, not in time. Oh, 1 pitch, shows bunt, puts it down towards the pitcher, catches it and gets the out at first, so 2 away, but advances the runner to second. So a sacrifice bunt.
Pirate left fielder number 11, Koji Hall.
And now Koji Hall comes to the plate. Top of the 5th inning. It's a 7-3 lead for the Lobos. Swing and a miss on that pitch. 0-1 the count. Low for ball 1. Live from College Station. This is the College Station tournament at A&M Consolidated High School. Brand new turf field here for them this year. First game's being played on it. And that's going to be hit foul down the right sideline and out of play. Foul ball is brought to you by Dr. Rohr and PT Concepts, leading North Texas in physical therapy. Puts the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a runner at second base for the Wylie Pirates. That's going to hit foul. One-two pitch from Matty. High, 2-2. Outside and low, 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Full count with 2 outs and a runner at second base here for Wylie. The batter, Koji Hall, at the plate. And time called by the batter. Three-two pitch, hit right at Matty, hits him in the leg. Here's the throw from third, not going to be in time. It's going to put runners at first and third. And Matty says he's good. That'll count as a hit single. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. And Riddick McClellan at the plate, struck out in the first, grounded out in the third. Inside pitch misses, ball 1. Outside and low, 2-0. That's going to miss low. 3 balls, no strikes.
Good.
Three-0 pitch, shows bunt. That's in there for strike right down the middle.
Hey, finish it right here.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And hits this to third. And it's caught on a liner. They'll get out of the inning. No runs scored. And Turner finishes it off here in the top of the 5th. We head to the end of the 5th. Keep it here. DJ Pritchett, Gabe Guetta, and Maddox Green are your batters up next here for the Lobos. They lead 7-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning, brought to you by Dr. Josh Heenan and Advanced Therapy and Performance. Get there faster. Results-driven training and therapy for athletes looking to reach high-level performance goals, and home to the 90-mile-per-hour formula. 1-0 the count to DJ. That's going to be outside, misses, 2-0. Pitch is chopped, fair, catcher with the throw, and they're going to say they got him. That was close.
Lobo catcher number 2, Gabe Guerra.
So a ground out to the catcher, almost a miscommunication between the pitcher and the catcher, but they get DJ at first, and Gabe Guetta now comes to the plate. Gabe singled in the first and grounded out in the third. And he'll hit this one foul. Foul ball brought to you by Dr. Aurora PT and Concepts. Oh, 1 the count. And hits this one, the third down the line. And that's going to get to the corner. He'll turn the corner and take 2. And it's a double for Guetta.
Hey, Maddox, your turn. Let's go.
Now Maddox Green comes to the plate with 1 out and a runner at second base. And they'll bring Jeremiah Whitfield to pitch run for Guetta.
Lobo DH number 5, Maddox Green.
And that's going to be popped up. And deep out to left field makes the catch for the second out. Two away, and Andrew Richardson to the plate.
Lobo right fielder number 12, Andrew Richardson.
Andrew struck out in the second and walked, but was picked off at second in the third inning. First pitch is outside for strike 1.
No, do not. Ever. Here. I know that you're embarrassed, but still. Come here.
0-1 pitch. That's going to be fouled off and out of play. Two outs, down the count 0-2 is Richardson. And time called by the batter. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. They'll get out of the inning with no runs scored, only a double to show for it, but they head to the top of the 6th inning with a 7-3 lead. Keep it here. Lobos baseball continues on NYSR. Will Buck, the new pitcher for the Lobos, as we kick off this top of the 6th inning, brought to you by
DH number 4,
Welch
Chase
HVAC,
Martin.
providing sports performance and chiropractic care to Little Elm. Well, that's not right. That's in there for strike one. How about we try this? Our goal is to provide your facility with premium HVAC solutions for Welch HVAC. High. 2 balls and a strike. Matt Turner, 5 innings pitched, 22 batters faced, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 7 hits, 3 runs, and no errors. Make that 9 hits
Pirate right
for
fielder
Turner,
number
and
6,
strikes
Jan
out
Jimenez.
the batter, Chase, for Will Buck. Jan Jimenez now takes his first pitch for a ball outside. Fouls that one off. Foul ball brought to you by Frisco Dental, dentistry for kids, helping young family members grow up at ease in the dental environment. Low and in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike now to the batter. And that misses high. 3 balls, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that's going to miss, and it walks him. So a run around first base with 1 out for the Pirates. And Chase
Pirates
Chapman.
second baseman number 18, Chase Chapman.
Yeah, Chase Chapman flied out to right field his first at bat and struck out his second. That pitch is high for ball 1. That's in there for strike 1, a nice curveball. The 1-1 pitch, swing and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Doesn't reach. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch on a hit and run goes foul. Two balls, two strikes. And throw to first, not in time. Two-two pitch, pops it up high. Calling for it is Olewe. He makes the catch, 2 away.
Pirate first baseman number 12, Aiden Beck.
Aiden Beck flied out center field his first at bat and popped up his second at bat. Throw to first, not in time. So Durner now moves to shortstop, and Olewe moves over to second base with Will Buck on the mound. Throw to second, not in time. And he'll get the stolen base. And hits this one out to center field, and making the catch is Durner, who's out in center field. Correction. As Maddox Green is at the shortstop position, so it's a out and headed to the bottom of the 6th. Lobos with the lead, 7-3. Keep it here. We'll be back.
Number 23, Mateo Perez.
Mateo Perez, Will Buck, and Josh Olewe are your batters up next here for the Lobos. They lead 7-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brought to you by LD Automotive, family-owned and auto repair shop. Fast, hassle-free, and cost-effective. Outside, misses ball 1. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. 3-0 pitch to Perez outside, walks him. 4 straight balls. And we got a runner at first base. And Will Buck, 2 for 2 on the day so far.
Pitcher number 1.
Singled and
Will
scored in
Buck.
both the second and fourth inning. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. That's in there for strike 2. Starts to reach, but goes outside, and they're going to say he did not go around. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Will Buck at the plate with a runner at first base and no outs.
Stay out, man.
That's going to be high and inside, evens the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch, fouls it off. Foul ball brought to you by Frisco Dentistry for Kids, helping young family members grow up at ease in the dental environment. Keeps the count at 2-2. Will Buck at the plate with Mateo Perez at first base with no outs. 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be high, full count, 3-2. Fouls it off to stay alive at 3-2. Three-two pitch. And that misses high for ball 4. Runners at first and second with no outs. And Josh Alewe comes to the plate.
Lobos shortstop number 6, Josh Olewe.
Josh 1 for 3, grounded out in the first, bunt singled in the second, and flied out in the fourth. And he will square up to bunt. And he'll swing away. Foul ball. They try to make a play on it, can't get to it. 0-1 the count. No throw to second, but he looks him off. Squares up the bunt. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw to second, not in time. As Short and Furs came charging to the plate. And tried to bunt this down and goes foul. Now the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch, and he'll pop this one up. That might be playable for first base. He gets underneath it in foul territory, he makes the catch, 1 away. And Evan King, 2 for 3.
Number 11, Evan.
Walked in the first, home run, a 3-run homer in the second, and a 2-run homer in the fourth. He's got runners at first and second. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th, they lead 7-3. Inside, misses, ball 1. And high, 2 balls, no strikes. They're trying to stay away from him. There's the 2-0 to Evan. Inside, misses, 3-0. Matty Durner is on deck. .30 pitch. That's in there for strike 1 on the outside. .31 pitch. That gets the outside corner for strike 2. So full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Lobos. Looked at both second and first, holds the ball. Everybody will reset. Payoff pitch to Evan. And pops it up. Foul territory. Can the catcher get to it? And he will for the out. It's 2 away for Maddie Durner.
Time has expired. That's the ball.
And time has expired, and they're calling the game. It is a 7-3 win for the Lobos here in College Station. We will post on Facebook and the YouTube channel when we know when the game will be tomorrow. They will have a game tomorrow. Not sure the location or the time or the opponent. We'll find out later on tonight. And we'll get that posted for you as soon as we possibly know. Thank you for joining us here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio's coverage of Lobos baseball, live here from College Station. Have a fantastic rest of your day.